Hey everyone, I'm Miss Gloria. Welcome back to the 5th week. That's right, the 5th week of Provision Kids Family Fun Worship Night. We're so excited that you're here with us. I want to remind you we're going to be doing 3 things tonight. We're going to be reading the Bible, we're going to be praying to the Lord, and singing praises to God. And we're going to have a little fun too, okay? Tonight, I'm going to start us off with a little story about a time that I got scared. Now, I want you to be thinking about maybe if there's a time you've gotten scared too, okay? The other night, not too long ago, there was a big storm near my house. Maybe it was near your house too. And the rain was coming down really hard, and I woke up in the middle of the night and I could hear the rain hitting my window, and I could hear the wind blowing and knocking limbs down, and I was a little bit scared. I didn't really know what to do. I couldn't go outside and say, "Limbs, don't fall from the tree!" And I couldn't stop the rain from coming out of the clouds, so I didn't know what to do. But I had a feeling that I was supposed to do something specific. Something that I knew would calm my heart, that I wouldn't have to be worried and I wouldn't have to be anxious. Do you think you might know what that should be? I'm going to give you just a second to talk about a scary time in your life and what you think you should do when you're scared. Are you ready? Now that you've had a chance to talk to Mom and Dad about it, what do you think we should do when we're scared? Right, we should pray to God and ask Him to help us. Tonight, we're going to learn about Daniel and a time that he was kind of scared. Now, Daniel came up a couple weeks ago. He was the guy that interpreted King Nebuchadnezzar's dream. But now, there's a new king in town, King Darius. And Daniel found favor with King Darius, so much so that King Darius made Daniel one of the lead helpers in his city. But the people around him didn't like that so much. They were jealous, so they thought, I want to find a way to get him in trouble. Now, that wasn't the nicest thing to do, but they found a way to do it. They got King Darius to implement a law where all the people in the land in Babylon had to pray to only King Darius. But Daniel, he prayed to God. He believed in God and he knew God. And he knew that praying to King Darius wasn't the right thing to do. So he prayed to God anyways. Whether King Darius liked it or not, he found out that Daniel was disobeying the law. And he had to have a consequence for that. And the consequence was spending the night in a den of lions. Have you ever had to spend the night in a den of lions? It's not very fun, I can tell you that much. I'd be pretty scared. But Daniel, he said, I'll pray to my God. And King Darius looked Daniel in the eye and he said, I hope your God can save you. And then he threw him in that den with all the lions. That night, King Darius couldn't eat, he couldn't sleep. He was just so worried about Daniel. The next morning, he went and ran as fast as he could to go see if Daniel was okay. And he yelled, Daniel, are you okay? And Daniel yelled back, I am, my God, he saved me. I prayed to him and he saved me. He sent an angel to close the mouths of these lions. And Daniel really was okay. He got pulled out of the lion's den and they looked at him and not a mark was on his body. I can't believe that. God saved him from hungry lions? That's pretty crazy. Our God is big enough and strong enough to do anything, to save us from anything. All we have to do is pray and ask him. God has a plan for each of us. And sometimes scary things are part of that plan. But we have to hope and trust in God that he will provide for us, even when things are scary. Even like kind of right now, there are some scary things going on. And it's okay to be a little worried, but you should pray and ask God to help you, to calm you, and to know that you are loved by him. Now that we've heard that story of how Daniel prayed and asked God to protect him and keep him safe, let's spend a few seconds praying and asking God to remind us when we're afraid that he's the one that we should turn to. And even now, when things seem a little scary, that we can always ask God to help us. Okay, friends, it's been a couple weeks since we've done our hand motions, but I want to see if you remember them. Are you ready? Who is this? Great, this is God. Who is this? This is us. Very good. And when God first made us, we were in a perfect union. And a union just means that God loved us perfectly and we loved him perfectly. But we did something that tore us apart. Do you know what it is? Very good. Sin tore us apart. But God said, no. I love them too much to leave them apart. So I will send my son, Jesus, to die on the cross for their sins. But did he stay on that cross? No, we learned about it last week. He rose again 3 days later. And if we confess with our mouth and believe in our heart that Jesus is Lord, that he can conquer anything, then we can be back in a perfect union. Very good. Again, Jesus proved that he could conquer death, that he could overcome anything, sickness, lions, anything. That's how good our God is, friends. Now, are you ready to stand up and sing some songs? All right, get your dancing hands on. Let's go.
Welcome back, everybody!
Hey, welcome back. I'm Pastor Mark. This is Owen and Knox, and we want to sing a song called Jesus in My Place with you. You ready to sing? Jesus in my place. Jesus in my place. This is true. This is great. Jesus in my place. On my worst of days, what can wash away my sin? When I fall again and I hear condemned on this, I stand living a life I could not live, dying a death that I deserve. Jesus in my place. Jesus in my place. This is who. This is great. Jesus in my place. On that final day when I stand and face my God, bold and confident, I will say, Lord, this is all I have. Living a life I could not live, dying the death that I deserve. Jesus in my place. Jesus in my place.
now that you got your pen and your paper, I'm gonna give you some directions. Now, the whole purpose of this is for me to get to see the best line drawing you can give me. But wait, don't start yet. I have some new laws that I'm gonna implement in your home right now before you start drawing, okay? You might say, why, Miss Gloria, are you giving me some laws? Well, we're gonna relate it back to the story how the mean men in the story that wanted to get Daniel in trouble helped King Darius start some new crazy laws just to get Daniel in trouble. So, are you ready for my 3 new laws? They're gonna make this a little hard, okay? The first one is, you're gonna draw your lion using the opposite hand that you usually use. So I normally draw with my left hand, but now I'm gonna draw with my right hand. The second one is that your opposite, whatever hand you normally use, has to go on top of your head, okay? So you can't even use it to hold the paper. I know, this is gonna get crazy. And the third one is the craziest. You have to do this with your eyes closed, okay? Do you think you can do it? All right, I'm gonna give you some time on the clock and I wanna see your best lion drawing. All right, here we go. On your marks, get set, go!
Here's how mine went. I can't wait to see yours. I can't wait to see your lion drawings. I'm so excited. But now let's sing and dance.
Are you ready to sing?
We're gonna sing My God Is So Big. All right, here we go.
My God is so big,
so strong and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do.
For you.
My God is so big, so strong and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do. The mountains are His and the rivers are His and the stars are His handiwork too. My God is so big, so strong and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do. My God is so big, so strong and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do. My God is so big, so strong and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do. The mountains are His and the rivers are His and the stars are His handiwork too. My God is so big, so strong and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do for you. Yeah, all right, good job singing today.